G'day, I'm Paul Wade, former Socceroo captain. Put yourself in these shoes. You're 6 years of age, you've just finished school on Friday afternoon and you're looking forward to Saturday morning. Now, if you and me can create the right atmosphere, imagine what it'd be like waking up 6 years of age, going out with all your mates. You don't have to run a million miles to get a touch. The ball's right there. We've scored a goal, we celebrate the goal, we go back, we try and score one again. Yeah, Mama, did you see that great tackle? What about that pass? This is going to be a great experience for the kids and the reason why we make the World Cup every time it's held. Enjoy.
The clubs, coach, team supervisors, managers, parents, game leaders and instructing referee play the most important role in creating the right environment for small-sided games. The emphasis of small-sided games is on participation, on player development and on enjoyment, and an associated removal of the pressure and importance of winning or losing. Role of club. The club needs to ensure they set the standard of creating the right environment for small-sided games. The club will ensure they supply and provide the correct small-sided games playing format, including field size, squad numbers and equipment. The club will ensure coaches, managers and team supervisors are educated and enforce the small-sided games of participation, player development and enjoyment over the importance and stress of winning and losing. The club will ensure parents are educated and informed in the benefits and philosophy of small-sided games. Role of coach, team supervisor, manager. The coach, team supervisor and managers should ensure that all children and their families enjoy their football experience and have equal time to develop their skills through small-sided specific training and games. These people should allow the children to learn through playing the game with minimal instruction and a strong focus on player development, as well as through organising fun games-based practice sessions. Parents will follow the lead of these people, and it is important a positive and enjoyable football environment is being promoted. Role of parents. The education of parents is crucial to the successful change of junior football in this country to small-sided games. Small-sided games are not what parents played. There is a need to understand that 11 versus 11 football on a full field is an adult's game. Children need these developmentally appropriate modified small-sided games so that their children become better players through a more enjoyable football experience. Parents are urged to support the club, team coaches, supervisors and managers in the change to small-sided games and to promote this philosophy as the best opportunity for children to learn, develop and enjoy the game. Parents are asked to actively be involved in helping the club and teams, both at training and on game day, to create a positive atmosphere. Role of game leader. The game leader is used to supervise small-sided games matches in the under 6 to 8 age group. Their role is to keep the game moving fluently and with minimal breaks. They under-regulate the game and allow the children to play. There should be minimal instruction and limited to explanation of restarts. These game leaders can be budding referees, but can also be older children from your club or mums and dads. Whilst it can be the team coach or supervisor in this game leader role, clubs are encouraged to use older children or mums and dads. Opponents should be kept 4.5 metres away from all restarts. Role of instructing referee. The instructing referee will supervise small-sided games matches in the 9 to 12 age group. This person may be an official referee from the association, a beginning referee, a club member, an older child or a capable parent. Their role is to control the game to ensure it is played fluently and instruct the players on how to behave, as well as game-specific constructs such as what a foul is, what a free kick is, and how to throw in, etc. They correct the players without blowing their whistle and stopping the game. If offences reoccur, instructing referees should stop the game and order a restart. Opponents should be kept 4.5 metres away from all restarts.
We've all seen stuff like this on the sidelines of professional sporting matches. But have you ever seen a blow-up like that during one of your games?
A couple of times at netball I've seen them. I was at a football match and there was a spectator and one of my friends did something wrong and the spectator actually sweared at him and it was really uncomfortable to be there.
I was at a basketball match and a coach was just getting angry at a kid because they weren't doing the right thing and then they took them off.
Once I was at a swimming competition and one of the parents got angry at their child for not winning the race. And I don't think it's very fair because they tried their hardest.
Last year, the Australian Sports Commission released a big report saying lots of kids are dropping out of junior sport. And they think poor behaviour from adults on the sidelines might be part of the problem. That's why a group called Play by the Rules has launched a new campaign called Let Kids Be Kids.
Getting my hands on the footy and just being with my mates.
Having fun, I think, is the main thing.
Because it doesn't really matter if you win, at least you get to play.
And if you lose, it's not the end of the world.
The campaign's all about highlighting that most Aussie kids just really enjoy playing sport. And that lots of pressure or bad behaviour from parents can ruin it for everyone.
I don't like it when people get yelled at or when I get yelled at.
It's pretty embarrassing when someone's shouting at you halfway through the game.
It makes me feel like I'm useless and I can't do anything.
So they're calling on spectators to abide by some pretty straightforward rules, including not using bad language, not harassing anyone at a game, including coaches, not putting too much pressure on kids, and creating a positive, fair and kind environment during a match. And some of Australia's biggest sporting stars have jumped in to support the campaign.
Growing up, I had a little bit of sideline abuse. Obviously looked very different to most of the people around, and it wasn't the majority of people, but it was tough to hear and it made the game less fun.
I had teammates or members of the opposition sometimes abused by their parents or family members for not doing as well in a game as what they might have liked.
They say for kids, sport shouldn't be about winning or losing, it should be about giving it a go and having fun. And that's something most kids can agree with too.
I think kids get too much pressure put on them when it comes to sport, and I don't think that it's fair for them, and at this age especially, I think that kids for sport should just have fun.
They're only kids and they're just growing up, so they don't need so much pressure on them. It's just a game.
It's just uncomfortable and wrong because it's just a game. It's no big of a deal at this age.